Good morning, everybody. It's Denise. I'm the founder of You Blossom and the You Blossom community, and we help women integrate self-care into their daily rituals. And we are focusing on the mind, body, and spirit always. And today I'm in the company of some amazing women presenters that have been part of You Blossom for the past 4 years, our retreats. And I wanted to bring everyone together to talk about our retreat that we did just this past June. So welcome everybody. Give a little wave.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have Sharon Marshall, and we have Nicole Natras and Dunnett and Corrine Ropp with us today. And so I wanted to bring everyone together to talk about, this was the first retreat that we had to do during COVID. And there were a lot of things that we implemented into the workshops and into the retreat itself. And I wanted to get everyone's feedback on, sort of what they felt going into the retreat. So maybe I'll start with Sharon. Sharon, there you go. Awesome. So Sharon, hi, how are you today?
Good, really good. Thanks for having me here today.
Good. So Sharon, how did you feel going into the retreat with COVID, and sort of what was your experience during the retreat with, I think there was about 33 women there in June, and compared to the other ones, how was it for you?
Yeah, it was interesting because I didn't know what to expect going in because of the reduced number of women. It was wonderful to see that women still put their self-care at the forefront. And so I went there without any trepidation of being worried about COVID for myself. Not that I think that I'm immune or anything, but I just felt that it was more important for me to be there. I mean, I was delivering a workshop, but it was more important for me to be there for the self-care as well. Mm-hmm. And so it was wonderful to see the women that were there. And of course, I was mindful that some women might be concerned about COVID. And it was wonderful to see that the facility itself and you and your organizers took all the precautions that were necessary to keep us safe. I had no concerns. I thought everything was well done. We had lots of space for our workshops. A lot of them were able to be held outside, and then my workshop with the Dreamcatcher workshop was held in the gym, and there was oodles of space. So I thought you did a really good job.
Thank you, Sharon. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. That's great. That's good feedback. Thank you. Well, I have Nicole next on my screen, so maybe I'll zoom over to you.
Thanks for having me. I can't believe it's been 4 years that I've been part of the team for You Blossom, and it's a really special part of my life. My husband is always like, it's so good when you go. Like, I love facilitating, but also just the self-care piece, for myself, as Sharon pointed out, is so important. And I think that the thing that surprised me about going to the retreat during that particular time in June was the smaller numbers of women. There was some different things that came out. I think it was just a different space, and I didn't really have any concerns going in. I think the one positive thing that I think COVID-19 has brought about is about us being really mindful about asking permission of other people about what they're comfortable with. And some people really were, you could tell, really needed to have a mask and the distance apart. And I was able to, in my creative journaling for self-care workshop, I was in the gym as well, and I was able to space everybody out. And it was this amazing opportunity because everyone had a lot of personal space around them. And I find that with writing and journaling, people need that. So it worked really well in the space. And yet we were able to be really, really intimate. So there's something about the distance that was created, safety for everybody, but the intimacy was still there. We were all really, really close. And I think that kind of surprised me. My only concern going in June was just wondering where everybody was at in terms of mental health, whether we'd be stuck in fear and all kinds of stuff. And I think everybody had a great time. The big takeaway for me in my workshop, which I'm carrying today, is I had one woman who took the workshop the previous year, who came up to me right away and said, from taking your workshop, I write every day now. Mm-hmm. And so that was just a huge gift for me as a facilitator to be able to hear that. So it was, it was really special. I'm looking forward to September, knowing that we can move forward and respect what everybody needs. Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Okay, Anne, tell us about your experience, a little bit about your haiku poetry workshop.
Yes, I just want to basically repeat what already has been said as far as the comfort and the safety. I went into it knowing, Denise, how well that you organize things, that everybody would feel safe and comfortable. So I wasn't worried on that level about going to the retreat. But I can say that when I got there, it was sure nice to get away for a weekend, because we've been cooped up at home so much. So it was just nice to be able to just be in a different environment and connect with other women. And that was really, I would say, the big maybe highlight for me was just to get away and connect and be in nature. And I also agree with the part that it was more of an intimate experience. I was finding like a lot of the retreats are so big that you don't really get to connect with everybody as well as I found that was happening over the weekend. So I really enjoyed it. I felt that everybody felt comfortable. Like I don't think that there was a lot of fear throughout the whole weekend. And for my workshop, I noticed that a lot of people really enjoyed the haiku meditation that I've created, as well as the ginkgo walk, which was when everybody went out into nature and just took in all of their senses and observed what they saw and felt, and came back and wrote a little haiku at the end. So
nice.
I'm looking forward to the fall retreat, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's I enjoyed that ginkgo walk myself. Created some funny little haikus, so it was great.
You wrote a good one.
It's great to push my boundaries. I've never done anything like that before, so it was pretty fun. So yeah, it's great. Thank you so much, Anne. Corrine, how are you? How are you doing today, all the way from Abbotsford?
Yes, from Abbotsford. Yes, I'm doing great. Yeah, great. A little bit about the retreat. I mean, this is, I kind of like you, Nicole, everyone else, I can't believe this is the 4th year. How amazing. This retreat, with regards to COVID, I felt really safe. There was not a concern at all. And I think the intimacy of, like everyone has said already, the intimacy just allowed me to connect with other people, like everyone, so much better, where I've seen other people before. And that's kind of the neat thing about your retreat, Denise, is that a lot of people come back year after year after year.
Yeah.
So if this is the first year, then just expect to be coming back year after year after year, because it's an awesome thing, because you get to actually spend time with people. I think one night I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning talking, and it was so amazing to connect with women on a level where there was no competition, there was nothing. You really got to, I really felt like cherished and heard. And then I got to listen to everyone's stories too, which I just love. I mean, that's just an amazing thing. I mean, meditation is a really important part of my life. So we start every morning in meditation, just grounding and getting very clear on what we're going to create in the day, which is mainly relaxation, which is awesome. And then it becomes a very spiritual connection, that spiritual connection that you have not only within yourself, but with each and every person that's there, as well as nature. And I don't think you can get that anywhere else. I mean, all of us have been kind of confined to our houses. We're not allowed to go to Mexico, or if we do, it's 4 weeks, right? So it's, we're not able to go. So this is a great opportunity. I think, I love it, to just unwind, kick back, have a glass of wine if you want, but just connect with other people. And you'll start to realize that everybody is there for each other. So that starts with Dennyse. So Dennyse is the founder of this, and that is kind of her mandate. So it starts with her and it trickles all the way down. So it's amazing. I love it.
Great.
Everybody goes, oh, you're going to You Blossom. Oh, I'm going to go to that one day.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Don't wait.
That's what I tell my friends. Don't wait. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, one day is not a day of the week, right? So
Right. or someday.
Yeah, and I think too, like especially right now, there can be added stressors for sure for folks, and I think it's really important that we do take the time to go, you know what, I need to fill my cup, right?
Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Nicole, for sure.
Yeah.
Great.
I know I'm looking forward to going to to present in October at the Ocean Resort. And I won't be doing a Dreamcatcher workshop, but I will be introducing Grandmother Spider to people.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. So
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
I know it's great to add something a little bit different. I try to mix up the workshops all the time, so I'm looking forward to some genuine storytelling, which is going to be really, really interesting. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today. I thank you for your comments and your feedback. I'm really looking forward to, yes, the Loon Lake retreat that's happening in September, the lake and walking and hiking around those trails, getting out in nature, sitting around the campfire. It's, it's such a great way because you can literally spend time alone. You can be with the group. You can be within your bubble with your best friend, whoever you're with. It's there's really the freedom to have that. And then our new location in October at Ocean Resort near Campbell River. And it is literally on the ocean. So we're going to be walking the beach, and there's a beautiful stone labyrinth that you can spend some personal time just reflecting. And then we've just got some amazing workshops lined up. And again, it's a beautiful location, and we're excited to be hosting there for the first time, a different location for us. So I'm excited to see all of you, and just keep spreading the word, and it's going to be an amazing time. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
See you in September.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.